UK's worst weather disasters, shocking incidents you won't believe. From the rugged coasts of Scotland to the rolling hills of England, the British Isles have long been shaped by the whims of the natural world. When we think of the UK, we often picture gentle rain showers and overcast skies. But this green and pleasant land has a wild side, a history etched in the fury of storms, floods, and freezing winters that have tested the resilience of this island nation. Over the centuries, the UK has witnessed its fair share of extreme weather, events so powerful they've left an indelible mark on the land and its people. These aren't just stories of wind and rain, they are tales of survival, of communities coming together in the face of adversity, and of the delicate balance between humanity and the awesome power of nature. Join us now as we journey back in time to relive some of the most shocking weather disasters in UK history. Events that brought chaos and destruction but also revealed the unyielding spirit of the British people.
It began subtly, innocently even. The trees swayed gently, a light breeze whispered through the towns and villages. But this was merely a prelude to a night of fury that would forever be etched in the memory of those who lived through it.
On the evening of October 15th, 1987, a tempest was brewing in the Atlantic, a deep depression rapidly gaining strength as it hurtled towards the unsuspecting British Isles. What followed was a storm of almost unimaginable ferocity. Winds, exceeding 100 miles per hour in some places, roared across the southern half of the country, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. Millions awoke to a scene of utter chaos. Giant trees, some hundreds of years old, lay uprooted like fallen soldiers. Their once proud forms sprawled across roads and buildings. Cars were crushed under the weight of fallen debris, and homes lost roofs, their insides exposed to the elements.
Across the English Channel, French and Dutch meteorologists watched in disbelief as the storm gathered strength, their sophisticated instruments unable to comprehend the sheer force of nature unfolding before their very eyes. This was a storm that defied prediction, a meteorological monster that caught even the most seasoned forecasters off guard.
In the storm's aftermath, the true scale of the devastation became horrifyingly clear. 18 souls had been lost in the maelstrom, their lives tragically cut short by the unforgiving fury of the elements. The economic impact was staggering too, with billions of pounds worth of damage inflicted upon homes, businesses, and infrastructure. The Great Storm of 1987 served as a stark reminder of the awesome power of nature, a force that can transform a tranquil autumn evening into a night of terror in the blink of an eye. It was a storm that tested the mettle of the nation. But from the wreckage emerged stories of courage, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit of community. News reports from the time capture the sense of shock and disbelief that gripped the nation. Images of fallen trees, damaged buildings, and emergency services working tirelessly to clear debris became seared into the national consciousness. The storm also exposed weaknesses in the UK's weather forecasting capabilities. The now infamous broadcast by weatherman Michael Fish, in which he reassured viewers that a hurricane was not on the way, became a symbol of this failure to predict the storm's severity. While it's easy to mock in hindsight, the reality was that the UK had never experienced a storm of this magnitude in recent history. Adversity.
Chapter 3. The 2007 Floods.
The summer of 2007 brought unprecedented rainfall to the UK, leading to some of the most severe flooding in recent history. Entire communities were submerged and thousands of homes were damaged or destroyed.
The impact was devastating, but it also highlighted the urgent need for improved flood defenses and emergency preparedness.
Indeed, the 2007 floods served as a wake-up call. It became clear that our existing infrastructure was not equipped to handle such extreme weather events. Since then, significant investments have been made in flood defenses and early warning systems.
The lessons learned from 2007 continue to shape our approach to managing flood risks today, ensuring that communities are better protected against future events.
Chapter 4. Storms Ciara and Dennis, 2020.
In early 2020, the UK was hit by a series of powerful storms, including Storm Ciara and Storm Dennis. These back-to-back storms brought heavy rainfall, strong winds, and widespread flooding, affecting thousands of people across the country.
The intensity and frequency of these storms were a stark reminder of the challenges posed by climate change. As our weather patterns become more unpredictable, the need for resilient infrastructure and effective emergency response becomes even more critical.
The response to Storm Ciara and Dennis showcased the resilience of the British people and the dedication of our emergency services. Communities came together to support one another, demonstrating the strength and solidarity that define the UK in times of crisis.
Outrow weathering the storms of the future.
The images we've witnessed today, the stories of destruction and loss, serve as a potent reminder of the raw power that nature holds.
They underscore the importance of respecting the delicate balance between humanity and the environment.
As we move further into the 21st century, the challenges posed by extreme weather events are unlikely to diminish.
In fact, scientists warn that climate change is likely to increase the frequency and intensity of such events.
But amidst the wreckage, there is always hope.
We've seen the incredible spirit of the British people, their resilience in the face of adversity, their unwavering determination to rebuild and adapt.
And we've seen firsthand the dedication of emergency services, volunteers, and communities coming together to support those in need.
The UK's history is a testament to its ability to weather storms, both literal and metaphorical.
As we look to the future, it's clear that investing in resilient infrastructure, developing sustainable practices, and fostering a global awareness of climate change will be paramount in mitigating the impact of these extreme weather events.
The storms may come and go, but the spirit of the British people, their strength and determination will always endure.